guys, welcome back to Release the Craftin'. Priscilla here with some new tea ends to share with you guys today. I made a couple of standard size traveler's notebooks, and I made them in a bunch of different themes, just working off some of the fabric that I had, and so I thought I'd share them with you guys today. So they all have like these temporary closures because they're supposed to slip into your book, but if you didn't want to put them into your traveler's notebook, they're pretty sturdy, so you could leave them out like this. This one has a piece of washi tape stuck to it, but also, I don't really know what to call this one. I'm thinking like rusty vintage, shabby vintage, something like that. It's kind of a tricky one, but it's really pretty. For the cover, I used this, like gray rose-colored fabric. It looks a little bit blue on camera, but it's like a cool gray. And then, this is like a piece of canvasy type doily that I stamped on just to like age it up a little bit, and then I put some paper flowers together here with some buttons that April from Pink Oddbird sent me, because you guys, I didn't have any buttons and that was an issue for April. So thank you, April, for the buttons. They came out really cute on this cover. And so on the inside, I kept everything pretty neutral. I used antique linen to distress the edges, the Distress Oxide, because I like how opaque it looks. So I think it gave a really neat effect to the edges. And then I just used some washi. This is a little booklet in the pocket with a little bit of scrap lace. Made this really lacy, so that's fun. A little corner tuck with coffee dyed index card. And I used coffee dyed paper in here. Plus, this paper is from like a paper pack, and I don't remember where it came from, or I know I got it Tuesday morning, but I have such a bad habit of like breaking up paper packs and sorting them into like colors and groups, so I have no idea where it came from, but I pulled out all the papers that went with this and was like, I'm gonna make a book out of that. So there's a little rub on here, and did some stamping also in that antique linen, which I don't know if it shows up with this lighting. Sorry guys, there's like construction happening outside, and so I'm just trying to beat the jackhammer with this video, so I'm going to try to go through this pretty quickly. Some antique or vintage music paper. Something about this color scheme makes me want to call everything antique, and I know that's not right. I used some Tim Holtz clipping stickers to add some sentiments throughout. Made a little lace pocket. A little tag that I embossed on. And this was just in my stash. I had this from like a video I was going to make but didn't make. And then there's a little book page for some poetry, some more stamping. Lots of stamping in this one. I did some embossing on the page. This is the color Platinum, and I think it's just a really cool, like, soft color. Some more embossing here. A little tag, tuck spot. Some washi tapes. I did some stenciling on the pages with some new Tim Holtz stamps or stencils I got. And here's some like old vintagey like writing notebook paper that someone coffee dyed for me. I want to say either Shayna or Kim. I don't know. I don't remember. Sorry guys. A little pocket. Some scrap paper. Fix that later. Always fighting with pockets. And then here's the center with some more embossing. Another little lace pocket. I really love the color palette in this like paper pack. Everything is just so soft and pretty. And then another coffee dyed index card. I added like a little bit of lace to this belly band. Washi tape, another piece of music paper, tuck spot, and I inked over the Tim Holtz stickers too, which I think kept them from like standing out too much, so they all fit in. This little flip out. On the other side of that poetry paper, doily, and this, I don't know if it's, yeah, I think you can see it. I coffee dyed like a piece of lace on top of this card, and it just gave it a really cool little effect. And then I used a little button stamp on here for this little flip up. Some more embossing, another little lace pocket, and a little butterfly paper clip. There's a card on here, and then there's an index card on the back. And a little last bit of stamping, and a little tuck spot. And the very last page, that's the end of this one. So this one I think is fun. It has like a really pretty motif and lots of writing space. Put that off to the side. And so this one is my nautical theme TN. I do plan to make a larger nautical theme book. I have like a whole paper pack that I didn't split up and like mess up. So it's a paper pack from DCWV. And I don't know the name offhand, but it's like over there somewhere. And so I just made a really simple cover so you could put like your name or like the date, and this like K & Company sticker I added to the front. And it's like, I don't know, it's like epoxy? Is that what you call it? I don't know, but it's cool. It's a cool little sticker. And the fabric is like a canvas nautical fabric. And then I edged it with like some gold. And instead of adding lace to this one, I like gilded the edges. Hopefully that picks up in the light. With some Primo wax. And then, it's just a little tag and a pocket. It's a Tim Holtz stamp that I got from that Tuesday morning. They just had that. We went, when we went to California, we found all these cool, like, blueprint stamps from Tim Holtz. And here's, like, a photo or a journaling spot. And a little stamping. Stamped up a lot of the pages. I didn't have any, nautical washi tape. I'm also not in frame. Surprisingly, you guys, I have fish washi tape, but it's, like, koi fish. And I have, like, really weird washi tape that's almost close, but not quite matching with this theme. So, you know, that's just washi tape I'm going to have to go buy. So I had to get, like, creative with my choices for washi. So I just used some of this, like, vintage-looking washi from Tim Holtz. And then I used a napkin to decoupage some index cards. And made a little flip-up. Some more stamping. And a little belly band here. And this is, like, an acetate journaling card. Or Project Life card, probably. And I thought it was just fun. And it matched with, like, the gold accents I've been adding. And this one has a lot of writing space. And I used some, like, red and gold foil washi. Because, like I said, I don't have any nautical washi. So I'm going to have to change that pretty soon. And then a little bit of stamping. And I did some embossing. There's another decoupage index card. Some scrap paper. Shayna gave me this. She got it at an estate sale. Like, it's a game, some kind of French game with, like, cars and stuff. But it was, like, one of the score sheets in there. So thank you, Shayna. And then this page was just really pretty, so I didn't cover it up. A little belly band. Another decoupage index card on it. A little more stamping. And then this was, like, a piece of music paper. It was the only one I could find that I had, that had anything to do with water. So, that's in here now. And this is a Prima stamp. A little corner tuck. And there's like, it's like a glittered page. And all these, like, a lot of these pages have this really cool texture to it, which I thought was fun. And then I left this long, because I don't know if you guys can see this. I tied a little knot. It's the only, like, nautical seafaring knot that I know. And don't mind that noise, it's just my cat jumping into boxes. So, I thought that was like a neat little finishing touch to the signature here. And then a little corner tuck. Bottom pocket. And then a little index card. Corner flip, of course. Yeah, my cats always, as you guys know, tend to be ridiculous only when I'm filming. So, that's what they're doing right now. And there's a little double photo spot. Or journaling spot. I mean, you could easily journal over it. And then a little banner tuck. And then, like, this paper, I don't know what this is. And, hold on, let me grab one. I'll show you guys what these look like. Okay. So somebody sent this to me in, like, a half email, and I think it's supposed to be, like, some kind of envelope that you, like, write on the inside, and then you fold it a certain way, and you, like, have a letter in there, but I don't really know what you're supposed to do with it. but it is polka dot, which I thought matched the theme, so I added it in here just to journal on, so it's another journaling spot. But if you guys know, like, the secret to this thing, let me know, because I would love to know what's going on here. So I decoupaged another napkin onto this little paper just for fun. And then the back page is a little embossed pocket, and a little tag, and some scrap piece of paper. And that would be the end of the nautical one. And then this one is like a French Paris themed one, which I made with little extra bits of string on it for you guys. With this really pretty fabric. I got this at Walmart, surprisingly. It was in their fat quarter section. And I just closed it with this like script ribbon, which I thought was pretty. And then I just made a little collage that I put a little embossed bird onto. And the inside is such a pretty blue, and like I used a bunch of like ivory and white lace on the edges. And this is another one of those like paper packs that I just tore apart and then only found a couple pieces of. So I tried to use as much as I could. This little piece of vellum, and then this is like the top of the 12 by 12, but I didn't want to cut it in half. So I just folded it up and made it a really long like tag. And pocket might be a little tight, but it works. And I did some stamping, and I sprayed the pages. I don't know if the light will pick up there, but I sprayed them with some Tattered Angels in like their clear color, which has got like a kind of a gold-ish sheen. And then added some washi, coffee dyed paper, sprayed up some graph paper, a little corner tuck, and I got this from Donna Buchholz's store, Prairie Rose Laces, but it's closed now, so you guys can't buy them, but she had a closeout sale, so I got these little French tags from there. And then I did some stenciling and used some like broken china distress oxide and an antique linen, and just made this page on the back. Mostly because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I don't like to leave like any blank pages, so I always have to add something, whether it's like a stamp or a stencil. Corner tuck. I don't think this is from the same kit. I think this is from somewhere else, but it still came out pretty nice. And then there's a couple of tags and this little belly band. Another stamp, and this is a rub-on. Feels like a rub-on. I'm gonna say rub-on. So I made these books before I went on vacation, and then only finished up the nautical one last night. So like I'm trying to remember everything I did. Or you know what? This is washi tape, you guys. I lied. Because this is also washi tape, and I fussy cut it from this like really neat washi tape I have and added it on here. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure this is that too. Right, and then there's a larger sheet of that vellum. Little lace belly band. Some more of that washi tape. Scrap paper and a journaling card. And then I did a little embossing, and that flips out, and there's a little bit of washi tape that I added to this. And this is a page that I stenciled onto. And at the center there's this little corner flip up, some more washi tape, a tag, and a journaling card. And I made a little corner tuck with the last bit of that vellum because I didn't want to waste any of it. And then just a larger journaling card and a tiny journaling card. And then a big old journaling card. And here's another one of those ones that I didn't want to like cut. So I folded it up to make it a large journaling card. So there's lots of writing space in this one too. I think it's really important to have TNs with lots of writing space, but also like versatility and stuff too. Because I mean, you can journal on top of this, you could Mod Podge or stick pictures down. So there's like tons of options for what you could do with pattern paper and stuff like that. And then here's some of that old writing paper. I really don't know who sent that to me, but if they had more and they wanted to send it to me, that would be swell. Some more of that fussy cut washi. I'll show you guys that washi tape. I have now exceeded the like confines of my washi tape storage, so I just have washi tape everywhere. But isn't this like the neatest washi tape? And I just cut all these little like bits and pieces out. I got that on AliExpress, in case you're wondering. And I don't remember what store. You'll just have to search large. I think I searched like wide washi tape roll. Banner took. I made a large tag. I know that's from a different paper pad too. I don't know which one that's from. But I have like all these weird random pieces of paper, so I'm trying to like gather them together because they're not enough for like a full journal, but I think they're enough for like traveler's notebooks and stuff. So you'll probably see a lot more of those coming up pretty soon. And here's the back, just the last page. Real pretty, real simple. And those are the books that I've made so far. So these will be up in my Etsy store, which if you're watching this during the week of June 18th to the 22nd, don't quote me on those numbers, through Friday I have a sale in my Etsy store for 10% off everything in the store, so these will be going up before that sale ends, so if you want to grab them then, they'll be on sale. And thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me on Instagram. I put some sneak peeks up of the stuff I was working on already, and I'm going to keep doing that and try to be more vigilant about it. And thank you guys. We'll have a great one. I will see you next time. Bye!